Today I'm reviewing for you an application that allows you to record phone calls as well as be able to record personal voice messages. Let's check it out. Samantha posted an article on the XDA portal, an application called Incall Recorder. It was developed and maintained by XDA Senior Member zakiancel. The application records phone conversations based on certain parameters and settings that you've set within the application. It comes bundled up with a voice recorder. Both provide high quality MP3s, and we'll get into that in the thread. The main thing I want to make sure that you guys are aware of, please be aware of the law of the land where you are. If it is not legal for you to record a conversation, please do not do so. Even if it is legal, please make sure that the other person on the other line is aware. The thread gives us a few pictures of what the application looks like. Again, with a voice recorder, it gives us an overview of what the application can do as far as the quality of the audio, location, what you can do with the files. The other thing is gives us a link to download the application, a quick video guide, which I'll show you a link to in the Google Play app. Some of the main things is also some of the main features that he's adding is sending file using his sharing software as far as Dropbox, Gmail, or WhatsApp. And the other thing as far as is, syncing it with your contacts. So if you want to be able to set voice recording to certain contacts only, and so on and so forth. But we'll get into that when we open up the app. And again, he boosts the 1 hour of recording time to about 7 megabytes, so a great compression format. The other thing is we open up the Google Play Store. The version on the Google Play Store is version 1.1. The version that we're reviewing today is version 1.2, which will be released later on tonight or tomorrow morning, depending on how quickly the developer is able to get it on the Google Play Store. It is supporting Android 2.3.3 and up. It's about 1.6 currently in file size, and it is free. And there is an option to upgrade to a Pro version within the application for $1. Let's go ahead and check it out on the phone. Let's go ahead and open up the application on the Google Play Store. Look for MP3 In-Call Recorder and Voice Recorder by GrindZone. Open up the application. One of the main benefits of version 1.2 is the ability to send a password, so I'll go ahead and unlock the application. You're automatically greeted by the voice recorded conversations. You're able to switch over to the voice recorder that's outside of the voice recorded conversations, and you're able to switch back. You have the ability to go into exiting or ranking, the ability to share, and then we'll go into settings. By default, when you go into settings, it gives you the option to share the app. That's the first option. Then you go into the call recording options, the voice recording options, the storage location. You want to sync it up with a Dropbox account. You can set up a password, and that's what I've done there. Fast email, it's in the Pro version of the application. It allows you to automatically, as soon as the call is recorded, to send it out as an email. The ability to upgrade to Pro, this is already a Pro version, version 1.2. You have the ability to get some help contacting the developer or visiting their website. We'll go real quick into the call recording options. You have the manual or automatic. I have it set to manual. I don't want it to automatically record all my calls, but this will be also if you want to ever disable the application in your phone, you'd go in here and set it to off. Otherwise, I have it on manual, and I'll go into that when we get in there. The automatic will just record all phone conversations from the moment the calls are made or received. The ability to get a notification to let you know when if you want to play the last recorded conversation. Autosave Contacts, this is where you'll be able to sync it to contact information. Auto mode, if you turn it on, you'll be able to set it up and set a delay. Obviously, the phone calls don't automatically start. There's always a set time delay. On manual mode, you're able to set where the button is showing. You have the ability on the top left, on the top right, or on the notification bar. I chose it to be on the top right, purely from a personal preference. The audio source, you have the ability of setting it to be either the phone line, which essentially is built into the phone. You'll be able to listen to phone conversations. The microphone is it's not always supported depending on the phone. The other option here is the ability to set the gain. Depending on how the audio comes out, if you test the application a couple of times, you'll see basically here where he gives you a couple of recommendations, but you're able to go higher depending on how your either speech pattern is, or if the person on the other line generally speaks softly and so you're not able to listen. So you'll be able to set that here. I left it at the default. The ability to record over Bluetooth is not currently supported. So what happens is if you want to be able to record a conversation that you're on a Bluetooth headset, the notification comes up to inform you that you need to switch over to speaker. If we go into the voice recording, it's pretty simple. You have the ability of setting the audio quality, as well as the ability to do a quick recording option by toggling it through the notification. As well as connecting it to Dropbox is simple enough. You connect, set up your Dropbox account. It becomes an option to share with. The fast email, I have it just set up to my email account. And again, this is just a version. Let's go ahead and check it out. So I'm going to call my phone, and we're going to be able to obviously listen to the phone ring, but since I'm not going to be able to talk to myself, what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk away and talk on the phone using the application itself to record my voice from the Galaxy Note, but I'll be calling it from my Galaxy S3. Go ahead and initiate the conversation. And by default, you just automatically answer the conversation itself. You notice you get this little extra icon. I chose to have it on the top the moment I select it. It tells me that it's starting to record, tells me the phone number it's recording from, and I will go ahead and step away and talk on using the speakerphone.
This is a test of the voice conversation recording.
So we're back. The phone call is done. First thing we can be able to see here in the notification bar, it tells me that if you want to play the last recording, which is one of the features that you had to turn on. It's very nice, and then you click that, it takes you straight into the application. Starts playing the file automatically. You have the ability to pause in it, of course. You're able to control the EQ, the equalizer on it, depending on how the quality of the audio is, and play it back. You touch here, you're able to play.
Voice conversation recording. This is playing on the speakerphone.
Now, obviously, the sound is good enough to be able to understand and record the conversation and play it again at a different time. I like the application, the way it works, the way it installs itself. It's very simple, very intuitive, and in the flow of the work is done. You have the ability to first log it in directly into your recorded conversations or voice recordings, the ability to set exactly what you want to do, where you want to transfer the files, if you want to play them, send them, back them up, all of that. The ability to set the options on the recording itself is quite extensive, as from the format of how it records, if it's on automatic, manual, where the location of the manual button is turning it on, either in the notification bar or even just as a little icon on the phone. I find it as an application, it's very nice from the functionality. Now, again, you need to be aware of the law of the land. If you're in a location where, or a country or a state that does not allow you to record people on the phone, please don't do so. If you're in a position where this is actually legal and people can record conversation, I think it's still common courtesy, as Samantha mentioned in the article, is to let the other person know you're recording them. I look at this as a functionality, or the functions of this application that go beyond just basically recording a phone call conversation for the sake of, recording other people. I find it's great for when you're on a phone call and you're with a person that's giving you directions, specifically directions that you can't use Google Maps for, either, building, office location, different areas, and you want to make sure you get to that location very, very quickly. It's a great option. That's why I use the manual option to record. I don't want to record the entire conversation, I just want to record part of it. The developer's given us a preview version of the application to be able to review for you guys here and post it for you guys here on XDA. He looks for and definitely welcomes recommendations and comments. A lot of the features that we have coming in version 1.2 actually are all coming from viewers and XDA forum members such as yourself. So please like and subscribe. Let me know what you think. If you do get the option to upgrade to Pro, it's definitely a great option. For $1, it's a steal. Like and subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll definitely forward any recommendations or comments to the developer. As usual, check out my main channel. I'll have a new video out this Thursday, and I will see you guys next week.